So Nicole, I need you to buy this many bottles of water to last the entire month. If you accomplish this task, then I will pay you and I will allow you to live in my mansion for this many days. Okay, you got it, boss. Hey mom, I need to do something for my boss, but I don't know how to solve the problem she gave me. Could you help me solve them? Yeah, sure. I'll help you solve them if you clean this many dishes. Oh my gosh, I actually know how to solve it. This problem is a fractional exponents problem. That the numerator of the fraction that the number is being raised to a power of 2 means that the base has to be raised to that numerator, and in this case it equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And the denominator here means that this number has to be under the cubic root. And for example, if this was 2 to the power of 6 divided by 4, then it'd be 2 to the power of 6 under the fourth root. So, because this is under the cubic root, we see that there's 3 2's over here and another 3 2's. So, we can also write this as 2 times 2, which equals 4. So 4 dishes, but we're not done yet. It has to be multiplied by 2.5. So 4 times 2.5 equals 10 dishes. 10 dishes? But could I do the dishes after you help me with my boss's problems? Sure, let me show you how to solve these problems. This problem is a power to a power problem. Get this many bottles. 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2. So we're going to refer to this as the first term that's raised to the power of 2. So this first term is written as 2 to the power of 3, which equals 2 times 2 times 2. And since this whole entire term is brought to the second power, we have to make this 2 times 2 times 2 to the second power means that this is going to multiply by itself. So times 2 times 2 times 2. And this can also be written as 2 to the power of 6. So the exponent rule that this problem addresses is 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2 equals 2 to the power of 3 times 2. So the exponent is the exponent of the first term times the power that's raised to. So 2 to the power of 3 times the power of 2 that was on the outside of the parentheses equals 2 to the power of 6, which is the same thing as what we got here when we explained how to get 2 to the power of 6. So 2 to the power of 6 equals 64 bottles. If you want to find out how much your boss is going to pay you, then we have to do the negative exponent law to solve this problem. So, in order to solve this, we first have to figure out how this bottom denominator is going to be written out. So 2 to the negative 10th power, the negative exponent law states that if there's a negative power, then the whole entire term has to have 1 as a numerator, and then it will reside as a denominator without the negative in the power. So this negative only indicates that it has to be 1 as a numerator and the term without the negative as the denominator. So in order to solve the problem, 1 divided by 1 over 2 to the power of 10 is the problem, which equals 1 divided by 1 over 2 to the power of 10, which equals 1 times 2 to the power of 10, which equals $974. If you want to figure out how many days you can stay at your boss's mansion for, then you can stay for this many days. And we're going to address the negative exponent law in this problem. So the negative exponent means that this 0.2 base needs to be under the numerator of 1. But then you still include the exponent, but the negative just means that it has to be under the numerator of 1. So here we write the base to the power without the negative, since the negative only indicates this numerator. So if we were to do this problem, it equals 1 divided by 0.04. And this equals 25 days. I got your water bottle. I guess I have to do the dishes now. I have $974 and a mansion all to myself now.